What's up, nerds? So I'm coming at you with this story today because I saw it and I was all like, ooh, let's talk about it. So we've got everybody in Hollywood has got a lot of problems coming up and everything. And we've got some lawsuits and stuff going on. But this one that I wanted to talk about was an actress, Bonnie Aarons. She is suing Warner Brothers, okay? Because she thinks that they are hiding their profits and her share of merchandise revenue. And I have to be honest with you, I don't think she's lying. And the reason is because these production companies, these studios, they will lie about it because they don't want to give Bonnie Aarons any more money than they have to. They're like, listen, lady, we paid you for your part in this. Move along. And I just think it's wrong. So why don't we go ahead and read this? This is from The Guardian. Not my favorite. Oh, it's pretty. The Guardian's trash, but let's read this anyway. So it says the Nun actress accused Warner Brothers of hiding her share of merchandise revenue. Bonnie Aarons, who plays demonic nun in billion-dollar Conjuring franchise, is suing studio for obscuring the true amount of her rightful share. Which I have to just say, I'm on her side already because I do believe that the studios do this. I said do. Huh. The actor who plays the demonic nun in the billion-dollar Conjuring film franchise is suing Warner Brothers, claiming that the studio is hiding the true amount of money it made from merchandise featuring her character. Bonnie Aarons first played the nun, also known as Valak, in the 2016 horror film The Conjuring 2. Wasn't the best movie ever, but I did like it still. It was just not as good as that first one. Anyways, the box office spawned a spin-off franchise just for her character. The 2018 film, The Nun, and the impending sequel, The Nun 2, set to be released on September 8th. Now, I just have to say right now, The Nun was not good. It wasn't good at all. It was a terrible movie. So, honey, you helped make a terrible movie, so maybe you don't deserve the money. I'm just saying, I'm just kidding. She deserves the money. Anyways, Aaron's complaint filed on Tuesday in Los Angeles Superior Court names Warner Brothers, New Line Cinema, and Scope Productions. She alleges that she was paid fixed compensation of $71,500 to play her role in The Nun, plus a 175 bonus that was tied to the box office performance, which she received after the film grossed more than $365 million against a $22 million budget, which is good. If if you sign that deal, pay it out. But the suit also claims her contract includes the stipulation that she would receive a share of Warner Brothers' gross receipts from merchandise exploiting Miss Aarons' likeness, as the nun's face is entirely based on Aarons' physical features and requires no CGI or prosthetics. Her importance to the franchise is undeniable, the suit states, which I agree with that 100%. They didn't have to add any prosthetics. Her nose is like that. I have a picture of her, but her facial features are like that, and they didn't have to do anything to add to it, which I say that's great. Also, they did make some action figures of her. They made some dolls or whatever. I think there's a Funko Pop. Don't quote me on that. But they have all these different things. And I do think that she should get revenue from that. They're using her likeness. If it's in her contract, she deserves that. According to text of the agreement cited in the complaint, Aarons was promised a prorate share of 5% of 50% of the gross receipts from the license of merchandising rights. The lawsuit claims the relevant merchandise includes toys, dolls, decorations, pins, jewelry, t-shirts, socks, bedding, costumes, drinkware, and posters, all using Miss Aarons' likeness. And again, if they all that stuff, t-shirts, yeah, she deserves it says 5%, then give her the 5%. Aarons' complaint claims that between 2019 and 2022, Warner Brothers sent her written statement showing her share of revenue, which she alleges was inconsistent with the extensive merchandise activities for her character. When asked to elaborate on the figures, the studio sent a spreadsheets that contain items corresponding to only a fraction of the known licenses she claims. Instead of accounting and paying in fashion, Warner Brothers obscures and hides the true amount of Miss Aarons' rightful share of merchandising revenue, all while continuing to exploit her, states Aarons' lawsuits. I agree with this 100%. We're not going to go through the rest of this. And she's suing for breach of contract. And it says, when contacted by the Guardians, Warner Brothers declined comment. And so I think that when it comes to, oh, maybe we'll read the rest. No, because the rest of this is not really that big a deal. But oh, she was in Mulholland Drive. She played the bum. Actually, that's such a scary part of that movie. So, what do I think about this overall? I pretty much have stated it. I think that Miss Aarons deserves the money that was promised to her, and I think if she has proof that the evidence doesn't, it doesn't align the whole time, then they need to give her her money. To give her her due, it's 5%. You guys made a buttload of money off that merchandise. You should give her her money. And that's the problem with these studios. I understand that Warner Brothers is they don't have any money these days because they spent it all on crap. But I say give people what they're due. I mean, you guys, come on, you guys got enough problems with this strike going on as it is, and you're not making any movies right now. So figure it out, wrap it all up, be like, hey, we're sorry, and give her her money. You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts on the whole thing. But tell me, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Bonnie Aarons is just being greedy and she's being all like, oh, they're lying? Or do you think that but they're not lying? Or do you think that they are lying? That they made these action figures, t-shirts, coffee mugs, all that stuff, and that they're not giving her her proper, dues for using her likeness? Or do you think, like I said before, that she's just being greedy and it's like, no, they probably paid you your money and you got paid your 71,000. Get out of here. You didn't even do anything barely in the movie. But tell me what you guys think. As always, if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm. Small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. And as always, go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.